It's just the biggest question at this point is whether or not we should kill the Knight's Cavalry. Because that would kind of simplify our early game a little bit. I think I should, you guys. What do you guys think? I think I will. I think I'm going to. We're going to kill him. It's easy to do, and it'll give us extra 42k runes, and then there's just no concerns on the early game, right? Because last time when we killed the Avatar, we had to use a suboptimal talisman setup. So we'll go like this. We might as well. Even if it's a little bit of inconsistency at the start. I'm actually going to remove the raid thing, you guys. Even if it's a little bit of inconsistency at the start, it's probably worth it. Now, it doesn't even really add that much time because we're going to be going to Lenny's Rise anyways. So it's probably actually faster to go from that side. Thanks, Spec Op. And how's it going, Usi, as well? And Alkos, how's it going? Kill Millicent for Talisman? Yep, we do that. Yeah, so this is probably going to be still really suboptimal because I don't know exactly the order of stuff to do in the setup here. Like, we're going to go kill the Knight's Cavalry. We'll get the memory stone, and then we'll get, you know, those souls, get the beast torch, and then probably right after the Knight's Cavalry we should go get Frenzied Burst then. How's it going, Kaza? How's the cook? Or how's the cock? Oh my god, I thought you were saying how's the cook, and I'm like, oh, that's a new one. I haven't heard that before. PS3 DLC good? Oh yeah, it's definitely the best content in the game. Dude, I like that. How's the cook? Because it's like you're asking, you know. You're just asking, like, it's the same as what's cooking, but it's just better, you know. How's the cook? That's great. I'm gonna start saying that, dude. How's the cook? It's like when people ask, how's the business, you know? To be a point to a hybrid sorcery incant build. Yes, if you're high enough level. Because there's one staff, the Prince of Death staff, at least for sorceries, it's the best staff in the game if you're at a super high level of faith and intelligence. So it can definitely make sense. God, I hate this running animation so much. Start with Catch Flame. We start with the Prophet or whatever it's called. Prophet. How's the cook? Oh, it's a no-hit run. Weiss.
They serve it you. I can play turning to aid you. You need to the first.
There's a Weiss.
Summon me.
But yeah.
I bequeath.
No hit run's the goal, so if we get hit at any point, then we have to restart. And yeah, we just spent a couple hours testing stuff, and that was actually really fast routing right there. Much faster than I thought it was going to be, but that's what happens when things are so strong. When things are that strong, it doesn't really need much testing. Like, you just do it. So... Let's go on Blob. Yeah, this is looking like an amazing route. I'm gonna grab these. And I almost died. Almost died already. Thanks to Caius. I guess I just won't even pick up the Golden Vow, Ash of War. Hopefully sorcery goes this smoothly. I don't think it will though, because I'm not nearly as familiar with sorcery. Change my background. Yeah, I did. Yeah, the green screen. I don't think so, D-Man. I'll have to check them out. But if you join the Discord, you can link their music in the music thing, and then I actually will check it out. But usually I usually don't forget, or I usually don't remember stuff like that. I think there's a Discord command for something. Yeah, sorcery is bad on Renala, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm kind of curious if sorcery is going to be stronger than this. It's really hard to imagine because Catch Flame is actually insane. But with sorcery, there's probably more potential to just sit back and shoot the boss. I guess we have Carrion Slicer, but yeah, I guess you have Carrion Slicer, which is probably the same level of Catch Flame. So. Red Lightning. Yeah, there are some really good ones. I think for this run, there's not really a need to slot them in anywhere. Sorcery build against Renala. Well, what would you rather? Would you rather Renala or would you rather Deacons? I would any day take Renala over Deacons for a sorcery run. Because I don't know if some of you might remember my match versus CBD the first time around. We had sorcery and we were fighting Deacons and we just did not have any sorceries that could do anything. All pure magic damage or dark. And yeah, that was really bad. Like it was so bad that we just couldn't beat it basically. And then CBD ended up taking a hit and just rushing the fight down and he took like 25 hits. How's it going, James? Yeah, we're looking pretty good. I mean, hopefully we get this run tonight. Feels like it's so late, but it's only 5:30. Yeah, this is probably the easiest run we've done so far. This is probably even easier than Iron Balls. It's a little bit more setup, and you kind of have to have maybe a bit more game knowledge for it. I haven't really done this in a while. Please don't be mean to me. But I'd like to see. Worst boss to no hit? To be honest, I don't know. I've done all boss to no hit, of course, but with a run like that, I didn't really get a good gauge of how hard some of the bosses are. But there's a lot of bosses that would be really hard to do consistently, especially some of the duo fights. But, you know, there's probably really good strats that just haven't been found because I didn't need them on our all bosses run. Leveling Dex at all? I am not, no. No need to. Do I know what I'm going to do? Yeah, for this run, I think so. I think for the most part it should be good. I didn't take any notes or anything, but I already have a good idea. Yeah, melee only all bosses. I'll probably do that. But it wouldn't actually be melee only, because that's really lame. I don't like restricting myself that much in terms of what I can use. I like restricting myself in terms of the damage output I can get. And so maybe on a run, like RL1 plus 0 all bosses, maybe melee, it probably is the best option, right? Yeah. So that's when I would do something like that. I don't even think I'm going to get the medallions yet. I don't think there's a point. So let's just grab this. Oh, you know what? I do need the beast torch, though. I do need the beast torch. Because in the Frenzy Village, there's a couple rats next to Frenzy Burst. Yep, the Meteorite Staff, or whatever it's called, yeah, is definitely good. I think Incantations would likely be more useful, but again, I haven't really used sorceries, so I don't know. Yeah, we just need to get 5 runes somehow. It's been a while since we've killed the Knight's Cavalry on our runs, because what I've been doing instead is killing the Tree Sentinel. Just knocking him off the cliff, but on a run like this, I think it would be totally valid to do it. Even if you're using a weapon to just like poise break them, but you don't really need to. I think it would be a valid thing to do. Runes have to be an even number. Holy shit, punch him right off, dude. You could actually do that, is the funny thing. You could probably just do that. What's up, Gonka? That's a funny idea, actually. Imagine just you're doing it and some random enemy dies in the background and you, it's ruined. You'd have to route that in, though. What seal? We use the Erd Tree seal. Alright, so let's get the Beast Torch. I usually get this in case I need to come back to this guy for whatever reason, but usually I don't have to. That was an incantation? That is true. It wasn't. Yeah, by the actual Team Hitless rules, though, doing spell-only runs, you're allowed to use your fists for stuff, I believe. Although you like when you use stuff like this, and I'm going to use the bow at certain parts too. It's not obviously it's not for damage. It's usually for some utility. And so when I do these runs, I allow stuff for utility. As long as it's not clearly you know, our main damage source for something. Right, cuz you get to a certain point where it just becomes way more tedious because you're just restricting yourself too much and there's just no point. Like there's actually no point in doing it. Yeah, and you're allowed to hit stuff with the seal as well. For Gideon, we use Frenzied Burst, and he dies in 3 hits. So, it's pretty simple. I'm so excited to get going on this run, dude. I guess we are already getting going, but this is a fun run, man. Got a Starlight? Yeah, I could, I guess, but there's not really a point, right? So we want to go back to round table. There's a few things I have to buy. I want the bow for the a few things. I want flame sling and I want the dagger. We don't need the rapier for any reason, I don't think. So whenever I get to Academy Gate, I'll go there. Let's go on Ron. Bronthi. Bronthi Dawn. This is the official route. Oh yeah, we just finished routing earlier, and yeah, we're gonna go for it now. Most setup. It's actually not, surprisingly. I don't think it is, or it's probably pretty close. But not all of the setup is right at the beginning. So it makes it feel a bit better. Actually, yeah, I don't think it's more setup than Crucible Duo. That was pretty tough. Survival Dragon Strength build. Dragon Strength build. What does that mean? You want to be breathing fire and hitting stuff? Like the dragon incantations? I mean, I'm sure you can slot those in, right? Rot Breath is really good. Even without much stat investment, if you could just cast it, it's pretty strong. Oh yeah, I guess there is the strength seal, that's true. It's not really optimal, but yeah, you totally could use that. When was my first playthrough? It was right when the game came out. Yeah, I played it right away.
Oh, welcome to I teach and explore so that one ensuring all by the way. You most tarn you are well.
Flame Sling.
The gold.
How's it going, Tango? Yeah, we've been on a run-a-day pace for the past few days at this point. I think that's all we need here, so let's go back. Yeah, I think the last 4 days in a row we've gotten a run every day. That's not bad. Any games looking forward to next year? Out of the ones that were announced at the Game Awards, probably the one that I'm the most looking forward to is, I guess, Hades 2, but at this point, I kind of only play these games, so. I did like Hades. I did like the first Hades, though. That was a fun game. Gonna get Flame Sling, I guess. I could have, you know what? I should have bought the slot as well. Yeah, we got the Watchdog staff yesterday, basically first try. And it wasn't a great weapon, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it definitely wasn't bad. Fist more tedious. Yeah, we are gonna... Speaking of Fist, we are gonna continue the Fist-only run, you guys, at some point. I know probably a lot of people... But there's a lot of new people that didn't see me do that a few months ago. But yeah, a few months ago, we did a Fist-only run in this game. So I'm the first... I don't know about only at this point, but first person to properly beat the game using only bare fists. And... Bare fists in this game are kind of insanely bad. Like, very, very bad. So the boss fights were, you know, 5.5 hours on most of them. Like, Fire Giant was 5.5. Gods Can Do It was 5.5 hours. And we're going to be continuing that run probably next year. So I actually haven't Nameless Lurker. I remember, I think that game was like free at one point and people were telling me to get it and I was going to, but then I just totally forgot. So I'm not sure, Ovid. I think he might have skipped a few bosses on that. Not sure. Yeah, on Fist runs, kind of the highest damage you get is like, I don't know. Most of the time you're dealing less than 10 damage a hit. on a charge R2. But some fights you get like 15. Yeah, and there will be a YouTube video on that run coming up pretty soon, you guys. I think around the end of the month, around Christmas. But that will be coming. Oh, I didn't see Remnant 2 is coming. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, there are buffs. Yeah, there are buffs. But most of them don't really do that much. But you want kind of flat damage buffs, right? And so I was using the... I don't know if it was the best option. Oh, God. I should just use the bow. I don't know why I'm doing this. Are there any bow guys there? I kind of thought that was going to be better. Since we killed the Knight's Cavalry, I don't think it's that important to get these runes, so just gonna... I'll skip that last one because there's a mosquito and I'm pretty sure he's gonna hit me. You might do a request in the future for bestial incantations. Do the insane cosplay run. Yeah, that could be cool. I probably will take a decently long break from doing the request runs, obviously, since we've been doing this. Let's go. How's it going, X? Welcome back, dude. Yeah, I'll probably take a bit of a break from it. Am I liking the arenas? I actually haven't done the arenas yet, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, X. I'm looking forward to being done this bet, I think. What am I gonna do then? Instead of these runs? I have a lot of runs that I want to do planned. So yeah, all achievements no hit and consumable only no hit are the two first ones that I want to do. We're also going to be no hitting Demon Souls, and then we're gonna if we hit the raid goal of 230, we're at I think we're at 81 right now. So gotta get to 230, but if we get to 230, then I'll do the God run. So that will happen, and then yeah, those are the immediate ones, but there's more. Mediocre Master, thanks for the 9-month Prime sub, dude. Welcome back. How long with a 9-hour bot? I don't know. Until I remember to remove it, I guess, but... Which God run? God run as in 5 Souls games no hit in a row. Because, yeah, for this bet... The bet was the God run 3, right? But it's kind of looking like we have... You know, I just have to get 1 run every 3 days for the rest of it, and... It's very unlikely that I don't succeed at this point. Something very weird would have to happen. Right, we've gotten 34 runs in 53 days. So yeah, it's unlikely that I'm gonna have to do the God Run 3 at that point, which was the bet for this, for the 40 runs. But you guys have a chance if you would like to at least see the God Run from me, because, yeah, if we hit the raid thing, then we'll do the God Run. Yo, Cull, thanks so much for the brand new Prime sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, the DLC characters, I was hoping they would announce the DLC, and then I could... I don't know. Do that, but okay, last time maybe I should have tested this again, but last time I just ran here and I was fine. Yeah, I didn't take damage there. If this will have the angle. I saw somebody tweeting, actually. I saw a tweet that said, like, Vati made a video on Armored Core or something, right? I saw tweets from some, I don't know, some person who obviously liked Armored Core games. And they were like, Vati, please do not try to join the Armored Core community. So I laughed pretty hard at that. That was pretty funny. They're like, please do not start with Armored Core in your, like, clickbait videos. All right, let's go here. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Best incantation to buff yourself? I don't know. Probably Al-Shabiri, which we just picked up. So let's get that, and let's get that. I guess we gotta go also go get the tier now. Might as well. And the crafting kit and the pots.
And I can answer that to you or not, then why not? I am caught. Goodbye.
You don't get the meme there? No, it's not even a meme. It's just funny that somebody said that. Like, it's not a meme. Funny that somebody would say that. Like some insane gatekeeper. The Armored Core games. Does Howl stack with Flame Ground Strength? No, it does not. Sekiro 2? I would rather an Elden Ring 2 than a Sekiro 2, personally. I'm actually not even certain if there was a Sekiro 2, if I would try to do runs on it. I would maybe do like a no damage run. And then that's just it. Sort of like I did with Sekiro. A game like this is just, in my opinion, there's just so much more longevity to it. And me playing it, we have so much stuff to do in this game. And Sekiro just doesn't have that, which is unfortunate. All right, so let's go to here. Non-open world versions of... So you like Dark Souls then, basically. I'm the opposite. It would be very difficult at this point for me to go back and play it'd be very difficult for me to go back and play a non-open world game now in the Souls style, now that they made this. It would feel so not open, I guess. Much more restrictive. I don't like that, man. I don't like that at all. I've always been a fan of open world games, so... Will I play Armored Core? Not sure. Maybe. And I've always played open world games too, right? I've always been a bigger fan of them. And it was definitely one thing about Dark Souls that I didn't like so much, is that it was so linear. But a big open world I really like. The nut spell? I guess so, yeah. I mean, pest threads? Whoops. The one thing that's annoying about this cheese is that you have to, like, first of all, you're getting shot by the archers the whole time, but you have to stand here in order for them to actually make it over that little ledge there. And so there's a brief moment of time where you have to run across. You could potentially get shot. Yeah, it seems looking away from him here actually helps him get over the hump. Do I think Gambit is as useful? Wait. Oh, you mean on purpose? Or what do you mean? Do I think Gambit is as useful as it is on purpose? Definitely not, no. The use cases of Gambit are insane. And there's no way they meant for it to be as good as it is, I think. The reason I say that, I think it's normal behavior. Running past enemies and stuff is exactly what they intended. But I don't think they expected players to be able to cheese bosses with it, basically. So yeah, I think it's more useful than they wanted it to be. Mainly because of the bosses. Like the layout of DS1. I like how it is at the start, I guess. But then, you know. Well, I don't mind it, I guess. I can't say I'm the biggest fan. Don't run away from me, buddy. But is he re-aggroed? No, he's actually... This is interesting. He's looking... What if I shoot this thing? Oh, very interesting. Man, I didn't know you could do that. So you can hit the branch. Oh, shit, dude. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that. So you can hit the branch and then keep him here. He's not actually aggroed to me right now, but... That's good to know. Cool. I don't think he's aggroed. Because if he was, then his guys would be shooting at me, and I'd also see the health bar temporarily. That's kind of cool. So if I shoot this again... Yeah, see, look at that. That's beautiful. Nice one. Madness resistance is so high. Well, I do have pants on, and I don't know if madness resistance scales with faith as well, but yeah, there's snow here, Doom. Is it vitality that's the madness one? Let's get this one. Oh, focus. I never remember what those like defenses are or whatever. The immunity, resistance, I guess. Never remember them. All right, 33 minutes to this point. Just got to go get this medallion, and then we're going to kill Bernal. I don't know why I picked this up. Really do not need more lilies, do I? I'm actually, yeah, I don't even have to go next to the bear. There's no point.
Dear customer. Yes, right.
Pots only? We are gonna do that pretty soon, is the plan. Death Blight Gideon? I've never tried. Be cool if you could, though. You guys remember what setup we used to kill Bernal this time? Because I should probably do Bernal first. I don't see why I wouldn't. Right? Is there any reason why I wouldn't kill Bernal first? Hopefully this setup is fine. I remember the kill, I just don't remember the exact setup, I guess. Get some faith. Not an enigma on this run. Here we go. Man, this run is awesome, dude. What's the band? Well, so the song's in the bottom right corner of the stream. So this is Fleet Foxes right now. Yeah, the range is kind of nuts. Yeah. Frenzied Burst is a damn good spell. And it's available so early in the game, too. Just go pick it up. This might be my favorite run so far that we've done. We haven't even done it yet, I guess, but... Yeah, and Frenzied Burst also isn't input read from bosses, I believe. So that's why he wasn't trying to, you know, roll that there. Whereas some other spells, if I cast it, he's just going to roll it. So that's another great thing about it. I wonder if I could kill this guy easily. I probably could, man, but I don't think I will. It would actually save some time if I just sniped him. Granddad Sacks? Definitely more fun than that, yeah. This is kind of like what that run was trying to be.
Hello. It's rather my mistress sent me, but I was a could I ask that thug only if you've oh to bless a thug, please.
What are you trying to stop? Show me, and I'll consider. I'm not in love with.
It was because of these runs, you're saying, Skull? Yeah, it's a lot of fun doing these types of runs. That's why I do it, because, you know, sometimes it's fun to go, you know, to kind of push the boundaries of what you can do for no hit, but sometimes it's more fun to just try out random stuff and see how it is. Like, all bosses no hit was obviously really cool, but you gotta have, I think you gotta have a nice balance, and then also when you're testing stuff out like this, you get a lot better at the game. You just get more game knowledge, so.
Did I forget? I seek you.
And even though this isn't the hardest run ever, probably the easiest Elden Ring run I've done, actually, but there's still a lot of value in me doing it. This is a lot to learn. Okay, so... Yeah, we're almost done the setup, you guys. Very close. It's only been 40 minutes and we're almost done. Maybe another 10 to 15 minutes. What's up, Tenerb? Not too much longer. Just got to go get the Somber 7. And then... Somber 7. And then we're going to go get Golden Vow, Incantation. And then we're good to go, I think. That's it. Oh, I guess, yeah, we want to kill the Avatar, too. I think it's a bit faster because, you know, killing the Draconic Sentinel, which I usually do, takes a while. You've got to run all the way over there, so... I mean, it's kind of an illusion that it's faster, but... We're going to use the Erdtree Seal.
I am Tanith, Rias, a warrior. Perhaps you are. Will you join?
What's up, Ferris?
Rise with us. And now you the drawing room, but be sure to.
Yeah, I think this run I'll stop at 80 faith, because that extra faith that we had, I don't think actually did anything. And having a little bit more mind and a bit more endurance, mostly mind, I think, will be useful. Especially on Malekith, like we were basically had the perfect amount of mind last time. I'd rather just have a bit of extra in case I whiff a hit or something. And then I guess that's basically it. But When something is this powerful, things really start to get precise, right? With how much you can optimize things. Yeah, basically Akos, yeah. Especially if you bonk on a wall, it's even a bit faster. Really weird not doing the crouch regens anymore, but I think I'm almost used to it. So have a good night, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, they did. They did rebel, yeah. So you can't just do this anymore and regen a bunch of stamina. Missed the rolling landing. I don't know why they took that out, but I do too. Seems like sort of a weird thing to take out for me. Like, why? What were they trying to avoid with taking it out? I don't really understand. PvP reasons? But I don't really... How's it going, Erdbeer, by the way? I don't really know what in PvP they wouldn't like about it. I actually really liked it in PvP because sometimes you'd be chasing somebody down, or they would be chasing you, and then they miss the roll recovery, and then all of a sudden you get that huge gap because, I don't know, you just executed properly. Oh, nice, Riley. Have you thought about starting class yet? That's usually the first thing that people think of, is the starting class, so that's why. It actually doesn't matter that much in these games what starting class you pick, but... I think I should try to kill this guy. I'm gonna try it. Might as well. One of the few runs where I can actually just kill him, so. Favorite area in the game? Probably like Lane Dell or something. I'm not sure, Logic. No idea. Volcano. There's a lot of, I mean, even on this run, we're only using a few of the incantations, right? There's so many that I just haven't used.
Perhaps.
Oh. Oh, dude. I guess I can run back. Oh, I messed up. I was supposed to get the grace back here. I'm sure I can just run back though. At least we got that grace. 'Cause there's been a few runs where I had to run all the way back to Volcano Manor because I forgot a grace or something. Can't believe it was 50. Oh, this game is easily worth it. I mean, like that's not even a lot for this game, and how many hours you can sink into it. Like it's definitely worth it, in my opinion. Oh, I also didn't get Gambit yet. Yep, should have gotten that now. See, this is what I mean. Like, this is the first run we're doing, so things are a little bit off, but... Stamina management's an intended mechanic. I agree. Yeah, I mean, there's no question it was a bug. It just, when you get used to something like that, it's kind of... Yeah, I agree. It probably shouldn't have been in the game. Yeah, I would say this is a very easy game to get your money's worth out of. Any DLC? I think so. People seem to think there will be, so I hope so. They've done a DLC for all their previous major games, or Souls games, so it'd be pretty wild if they just didn't for this game, despite it being by far their most successful game. Actually not sure why I grabbed this. Well, again, I said major game, yeah. Sekiro was more of a side project, right? While this one was the main game that they were working on. Obviously, Sekiro was a pretty damn good side project, but... DLC announcement by Christmas? Ben, I just sent out an email teasing it. Oh, did they really? I don't think I saw that. What's up, Regress? Go ahead and cast Gambit. This would, you know, we did test this strat out a little bit, but this would be a bad time for it to not work. Oh, shit. Ooh. Trying to take my head off, dude. Yeah, that's kind of sketchy. I don't know. I kind of don't like that, but as long as I'm paying attention, I guess it's okay. You already got it. I got Vow. No, we're going for it. Ninja Pants. I wonder how many lilies we have right now. 13, and I didn't actually even go to the bear spot. I guess just for future runs, if I don't need the axe talisman, then you don't actually have to go there. Because you get so many. Yo, Clarissa. Thanks so much for the brand new Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Go with this, and then this one. How much faith can we get right now? Probably at least 30, right? I actually don't know. Just go 30. I'm sure we could do with more, but seems good enough to me. Do I think Bill Clinton knows what Elden Ring is? I'm sure now he does. Like, I'm sure he knows about that person saying his name at the thing, right? Probably. But I bet you he had no idea what it was until that happened. That'd be my guess. Could be wrong, but... Hang on, officer. Thanks for the 3-month Prime sub. Welcome back. I'm using the wrong seal. That's really unfortunate. Oh, that is a little bit better damage. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, you know what? This boss would die in 3 of those easily. Okay, what is actually happening though? Yeah, too bad I was using the wrong seal. Yeah, that's correct, Blob. Yep, that's correct. There we go. All right, I believe we are good to go now. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Bunch of faith. Fire. Nighttime. Yeah, I didn't realize that it was actually some, yes, like some young teenager dude. I thought, I don't know. How did they even get in there? Like, on your first playthrough with 50 hours, you beat Morgott? Well, yeah, it just totally depends. If you're just doing the required stuff, then I'd probably guess you're going to be at like 80 hours or 90. But if you're actually exploring as much as you possibly can, then like this game is a several 100-hour game if you're finding everything. There's just so much stuff to do. And it is really difficult to actually find everything, so probably like another 50 or so. Not sure why I took that off. All right, here we go. This will be even more damage than we got last time on this boss, because last time I just totally didn't even buff for him. We're still getting over 500 damage at Catch Flame. Actually, pretty sure I can just run right up to his face and do these.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished. I shall remember thee, tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no. It's title. The gods, you breached. Fair enough.
Go get Fire Scorpion. You know what? I guess I should have gotten Fire Scorpion before this point. Is my game crashing? Please don't do this. I actually don't think my game has crashed since 108. Or like, it hasn't crashed on this patch yet, but it's crashing right now. A boss rush mode? I don't think so. I think with Sekiro, the areas weren't so interesting that having a boss rush, like bosses were undeniably in Sekiro the best part of the game. And in this game, I don't think it's like that anymore. So I actually don't think it needs one, but I wouldn't be against it. I would rather them spend more time on making more content rather than try to get a boss rush mode. Was it the Incantation run? Yeah. Well, the meta, I wouldn't be surprised if there's even just a different meta in a year from now. Right? Think about where we started. We started with the Sword of Night and Flame, which I guess is kind of back meta again, but it'll be probably different. The fists, I'm almost certain the fists are going to get nerfed at some point. So they're just too good to not get nerfed, I think. We could actually go kill Gillica right now. It's not even really a point, though. Yeah, Sword of Night and Flame is really strong. Yeah. Yeah, there's still that mod that we have to play, you guys. The one that Dist was playing. The Infinite NG mod. Seems like it could be fun. But we've just been kind of tied down with all these runs during the last month and a half. Not that it hasn't been fun, but it's just that's all we've been doing. There's no doubt that this is the most amount of runs I've ever done in such a short time span. So far, 34 runs done in 53 days. Like, I haven't even come close to that before. But usually I'm doing kind of more of the big runs, but... Is Sword Talisman, Sword Ring, overall best talisman? I don't know. I don't know if there is an overall best one, but maybe that would be one of them, yeah. Played the hard mode of what? Of this game? Or... What is the hard mode? Is fist only the hard mode? Because if so, yes. What's this item here? This is a rune, right? Oh, a mod? Oh, I did play the Ascended mod. I actually never beat it. I haven't gone back to it, but it was kind of fun, I guess. Maybe. It was definitely better than the Dark Souls 3 Ascended mod, that's for sure. Never realized those guys are back there, like, patrolling. I actually didn't know I could go behind that tent right there. Fire Scorpion. Let's go kill Gillica now. I think it makes more sense because I don't know, we might as well. Get more damage for Godric. We have the exact same setup anyways by this point, so. Strife, have a good night, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Let me just get enough faith to wield it without needing the thing. Yeah, and good luck at work in the morning, Strife. Or night, I guess. I don't know. Seven TV emotes meant to show on screen? Probably not. I guess I could put them on, but it's probably better that I don't. What's up, Tiger? Yeah, it's probably better that I don't. Exactly. Yeah, that's like the bonus you get from watching live. But if you're watching on YouTube, it's still fine, but you don't get the full experience. The song's in the bottom right corner, Ducky. I do really need to set up a song. Maybe not a command, but just something. And I tried in the past, but it didn't end up working. And so I just kind of resorted to putting it on the stream. I'd rather not do that because it's just more stuff on the screen. Yo, Metal Mickey, thanks so much for the 8-month resub. Welcome back. Yeah, 1 hour to Godric. It's a little slow, but not horrible. Not for a spell run, that is. Okay, so... Did I play Death Stranding? I did not. No, I was listening to Low Roar before Death Stranding existed. It was Couch Docky back in the day that introduced me to them. Quite a few years ago. It's about the easiest Godric fight you ever will see.
We'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Oh, nice Hobbs. Did he, like, was it some phase 1 kill or something? You just blast him. Yeah, and I think Godric is actually a little bit resistant to fire, too. And the damage is still that high. Well, to be fair, we are +9. But still, really good. Yeah, and that kill will basically go the same way every time. Yeah, you can, Aziz. It can be a little weird, though, with the terrain. I usually don't trust it, but there's some runs where I have trusted it, I think. Not enough damage for a phase 1 kill? Well, it actually could be if I just went pure catch flame. But there's not really a need to do that. Oh, really, gents? Interesting. I thought that was kind of a meme weapon, but... Upload this run? Oh, yeah, for sure. Once we get it, yeah. Yeah, this is an interesting run. Yeah, 230 raiders, you guys. You just gotta do that raid tutorial. I think we'll probably get the bulk of those in... Like, on the last couple days. Like, on Friday or something. Friday's gonna be... I'm actually not gonna be streaming on Saturday, so... Bombed again. Thanks much, dude. I appreciate it. All right, off to Redan. What would be the 5 games? I would do Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, and Elden Ring, probably. And the reason I would do Demon Souls, like, the other ones are pretty much just because those are the ones I'm the most comfortable with. But Demon Souls, I haven't even played yet. I'm thinking, though... I'm going just the total wrong way. I'm thinking, because I have to no-hit it anyways, because we did an incentive a couple months ago, where if we reach this goal, then I did buy PS5 and do Demon Souls Remake no-hit. And so, yeah, I'm going to be doing that anyways, and I just think it's going to be fresh in my mind, so I can do it. Even though I've never played the game before, so maybe that's a bad idea. I guess I'll see after I actually no-hit it, how bad it is. What's up, RG Kid? Yeah, I know that feeling pretty well. I remember when I watched my first no-hit run back in the day. I felt the same way. I was like, holy shit, dude. This guy just blasted through this boss that's taken me like 6 hours to kill. Yeah, Kazoodle was saying hitless Demon Souls is really consistent and is pretty quick. So hopefully he's right. Hopefully he's right, and it'll be nice and efficient to get. How many times have I completed Elden Ring? Probably at least 100, I guess. Somebody asked me that the other day. I think it's at least 100. Maybe... Yeah, it's probably around that. No more than like 120. Incantation. I use catch flame and frenzied burst. Yeah, Kazuda was saying magic is the best route for Demon Souls, so that's what I'm gonna do. That's good. Everything's good. Do my own routing. Usually I use resources, so I'll probably do it sort of, but not really. If people have good routes, then there's no reason for me to not just do what they do. Especially Kazoodle's speed route. He said he did a one-hit run in like less than an hour, I think, in some event. So definitely gonna check that out. No, I'm not scared to use magic, right? I think a lot of old school hitless runners would be like, I don't want to use magic, but I do. I want to do the best possible route, because why? I mean, if the goal is to get a no-hit run, why wouldn't I just do the best thing available to me? At least that's how you maximize your efficiency at getting it. Maybe it's not as fun, I guess, but for some people. Really bad opener there. Doesn't even matter. See, that situation right there is why it actually... You can easily get away with no-hitting this game and no-hitting Radahn on a no-hit run, at least, when you have a really strong setup, without knowing any of his attacks, basically. And just kind of waiting for the charge. But that situation right there, where you get like sort of a rare opening, that's when it's nice to know where you can position yourself and all that stuff. That's where it gets nice.
Only fine. You have now to become the thing as
All right, so the next thing is the Millicent questline. So I'm actually not going to level up yet, because I think there was some reason. Oh yeah, we got to buy pest threads, so we don't have to do the Millicent questline now, but we could do it after the Tree Sentinel, or we could actually just do it before Fire Giant even, but I don't see why I wouldn't just do it now. Right, we got to do all of it eventually. In terms of what's riskier, I don't think anything's riskier than anything else, so. In fact, if anything, this is the content that I've done, smaller amount of time, so probably better to do it sooner.
Oh, I'd hoped a strapping don't fresh. Should you accept? I will teach. I need your name resting.
Is it hard to get this game platinum? I've never tried, actually, so I don't know.
Now let
I will be doing all achievements no hit run, though, pretty soon. Just quit out. Quit outs in situations like this on no hit is kind of a fine thing to do. Because effectively, the only thing you're doing is speeding up the quest line. It's not actually... There's no enemies aggro to us or anything like that.
the needle. Will you give it? I will reward.
We get the needle.
Intended to a wretched.
I thought you didn't have to do that, Blob. I thought you actually only had to get the easy endings. You have to do... As far as I'm aware, you have to get the Ranny ending. You have to get the Frenzy Flame ending, and then just one other ending, and that's it. That was my impression, but I could be wrong. I didn't actually think you had to do the Dung Eater ending. Although you could.
Everything, even the night. Not that I could. I'm with the needle. My destiny. It's all thanks. My name is.
All right, so now we go back down. Yeah, Elden Lord. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I think you need the Millicent, or not the Millicent. You need the Randy, you need the Frenzy Flame, and then you need just the any other ending. But yeah, frenzied ending, simply all you have to do, unless you have to do the, like, I think all you have to do is kill Sewer Moog for that, and that's it. Like, that's actually the entirety of it. Okay, now let's go to the Gazing Hill. Think on using saves? Definitely not, no. No. Using saves would not be, like, a valid all achievements run, in my opinion. Or using save files on any no-hit run is invalid, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I did Dark Souls 3 all achievements no-hit. I've also done Dark Souls 2 all achievements no-hit. And might as well do Elden Ring. And actually, I think this game is probably the best game to do all achievements no-hit in. And Placidusax if you want. Wait, how does that work? How does that work exactly? Oh, he'll wipe it. Yeah, but that doesn't count for an ending, right? You can't just like get an ending and go back, right? I mean, that would be really good to know if that is actually possible for when we do all achievements no hit, because then we don't have to do a whole nother playthrough. But it's really nice that I'm already familiar with a lot of these areas because of, like, other no-hit runs I've done, including all bosses. Like, I already know how to get through them and stuff. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, that was not something I was expecting there. Jesus, man. He just totally tried to hit me through the wall. Oh boy. Yeah, that was kind of scary. Yeah, I didn't know that he could do that. At least we learned something and I didn't get hit from it. That's the best type of thing to learn. When you learn something and then you didn't get hit from learning it.
I realized I could have ate. Giving me. I think it might be if it might be perhaps that.
All right. So we give her the prosthesis, and now we beam the lady. Man, I love Shaded Castle. It's sort of an annoying area, but as an area though, I really like it. Sorry, Millicent. I had to do it to you. All right, and now last part of the quest. Imagine how much it would suck to mess up a questline like this on a run. Not trying to jinx myself, but the run would basically be over at that point. And even if it wasn't technically over, I wouldn't want to continue it because it would just feel horrible, you know? If I, missed out on pest threads or something. Here we go. So we get the Canvas Talisman. Yeah, so the way this works, if you kill Millicent there after giving her the prosthesis and then, you talk to Gowry, then once you turn in his bell bearing, you just immediately get pest threads. So that's why we do all that. We get pest threads and we get the Canvas Talisman, the strong one. What'll the weapon be for all achievements no hit? That's a good question. I don't know. More faith is good. More faith is good. All right, so now we're going to here. Again, we don't actually need to get this yet, but I might as well. So this talisman we get our hands on because it increased our physical damage for pest threads at low carry weight. And obviously, our seal weighs nothing, and so we can actually get to very little carry weight. Basically the minimum possible almost. And so we get a huge damage boost from it. I think the maximum boost is 20% from Blue Dancer, if I'm not mistaken. I'll just buff outside. We could buff inside too. It doesn't really matter. Ooh, why did that miss, dude? Not sure why that missed. All right, there we go. So now at this point, I think we're actually fully set up now. I don't think there's anything else we have to get. Doesn't reach as far when you don't charge it. No, it had enough range. I think it just, he like moved his leg and I just missed him. I could have gone for his other leg or something. I don't know. 14.1. RM, I think, sent a graph of it in the Discord. I didn't look at it that closely, but, or at least it's like theoretical damage output. Obviously, though, it's impossible to be at 0 weight. So yeah, last time we just used Catch Flame here, which I'm very surprised at how good it was. I think the YouTube audience is going to be, I guess you guys too, but the first time we're doing an actual Draconic Tree Sentinel kill. Like the first time. Every single other run in Elden Ring for this bet, like the 14 other runs we've done, were a cheese kill in the exact same way. I just always knock them off the cliff. So this is actually the first run where we're not doing that. How do you guys feel about, like, I wonder if I made a tutorial on no-hitting this game, should I include a route that kills the Tree Sentinel early? I don't know. Because it really isn't the easiest thing to do. It's generally much easier to just come to him when you're already, you know, plus 12 or plus 9. But, so yeah, let's say I make it an optional choice. What would be the replacement? Because you do want to get early game runes, I think. Even if you're doing an Iron Ball route, you kind of need enough to buy all of your upgrade materials, and I don't know where you get that from. A DS3 hidden body? Yeah, I guess I could do that, but I'd rather try to focus on making YouTube videos that I think will do well. Or Ash of War. Damn, what's the Ash of War on it? Like, what even is that? Is that the fist weapon? Or which one is that? It's not a straight sword, is it? Kill the sleeping. Oh yeah, I guess you could do that. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so yeah, that is the alternative then. True. Yeah, the Dragon actually gives you a lot more runes too. Gives you like 50% more. Maybe a bit less than that. Oh. And I forgot what we were doing for a second. Ah, okay. I think he actually took an extra hit this time. Which makes no sense. Or maybe he took one less hit. Or the same amount of hits, but I was dealing more damage or something. It was because he jumped to the side, actually. More faith. Oh yeah, the fight is definitely shorter than the cheese. Yeah, the cheese does take a while. One of the downsides of it. Yeah, well, to be fair, there's no need to do the cheese strat in any run. It's just that's what I do to get my early game runes in all the other runs we do. But on this run, we killed the Draconic, or we killed the Knight's Cavalry just to get the early runes. Although I think, yeah, if you wanted to do an incantation route and you didn't actually care about using a weapon to stun the Draconic Tree Sentinel off, then I think that'd be the best thing to do. Yeah, the damage is crazy, Victor, dude. Yeah, it's really broken. I actually don't expect it to last very long, especially because apparently so many people in the arena are using Fist as well. If that wasn't the case, I actually don't think they would nerf them because I don't think enough people would know about them for it to come to their attention that they're way too strong. But with all the arena, I've heard a lot of people are using it, so I wouldn't be surprised if it gets nerfed. But even then, if Fists just go back to what they were pre-buff, I think they would still be insanely strong. Right, you're getting the damage on the Iron Ball Charge R2 was the exact same as the damage we were getting with the Watchdog Staff Charge R2. And the Watchdog Staff is a Colossal, and the Fists are Fists, right? So, like, we're talking a Charge R2 that is literally double the speed. Right? Double the speed. And, yeah, like, it probably should get nerfed, right? Yeah, what's up, Austin? Let's go, dude. Nerf Fist only PvP? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to do that. But I guess we'll see. Maybe they just won't touch them, and then Fist will forever be the strongest thing in the, or the strongest melee weapons in the game. But oh yeah, well Fist in PvP, they deal a lot of damage, right? But you still have the problem of having to hit people. You've got really short range and stuff. So there's no way they're as broken in PvP as PvE, so maybe, yeah, who knows, man? Maybe they just don't even touch them. There's probably stronger things in PvP, I'd assume. Okay, here we go. Don't really need that much anymore. Imagine I accidentally casted Howl like mid-boss fight. That'd be really bad. I could also probably kill this assassin with, you know, either Frenzied Burst or Catch Flame. I don't think I'm gonna... I should have tested it earlier, actually. Could have saved us some time. Dual straight swords and dual lances are so much stronger. Yeah, I'm not really into the whole PvP stuff yet, so I don't know what's the strongest stuff. But you would think that it's more valuable to be able to hit an opponent rather than just deal a lot of damage if you do end up hitting them. In Fist, like, they still have, even though they have crazy damage, you still need to hit somebody to deal that damage, right? All right, so Morgott is just the same old Catch Flame dude. Route or run? This is a live run right now, yeah. Yeah, I won't jump this time. I think I jumped because I was trying to go into my menu or something. And I messed up. Guy with Placiduous X beam and he destroyed your team. That's kind of funny. Yeah, we're good to go here. Yeah, so this kill, we don't kill him in phase 1 because it's actually very hard to imagine a kill on Morgott where you kill him in phase 1 without getting some sort of stun. But it's pretty simple. We deal enough damage so that he queues up his sword rain attack, but we deal so much damage that he actually can't even get it off before the phase transition. And then he has to do it at the start of phase 2. But even if he didn't have to do it, it actually wouldn't matter anyways. Oh my god, he actually didn't have to do it right there. I actually think it's because I was too slow in phase 1. I think he actually just started it up, but it doesn't even matter. I would have been a little bit more cautious if I thought it mattered. Oops. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was a bit too slow. And I'm sure if I go back and look at that kill again, and, you know, right before that last Catch Flame, he probably, you know, got into the first frame of starting up that attack. And so that's why he didn't have to do it there. Probably. Unless I'm wrong about him actually having to do swords no matter what, but I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong. There's not really a reason for the torch. I was using it earlier for a bunch of rats, but doesn't matter for now. It just looks cool, I guess. Taryn, thanks so much for the 3-month Prime resub. Welcome back, dude. Bezos bucks, man. Alright, so Fire Giant's all about pest threads. Does Catch Flame doing this much damage? That's just what it does. I mean, when you got the Fire Tier and you got Fire Scorpion in this setup, and it also attacks really fast, so that's just what it does. I think Carrion Slicer is very similar. Maybe, does anybody know, is Carrion Slicer actually better than Catch Flame in terms of DPS? It would definitely depend on what you're fighting, but it's probably very similar. And somebody requested an entire run with Carrion Slicer, so. In magic damage, like with fire, there are some spots where it's weak in any percent, like on Fire Giant and stuff. But sorcery, I don't think it's weak on anybody. Got nerfed? Yeah, but it apparently, what people told me is that it only got nerfed in PvP. It's still the exact same in PvE, is what I've been told. So, getting Magic Scorpion? Yeah, I probably won't get it. If Slicer is really that powerful, there's no reason why I would need to get it. Right? I'll probably still get Howl, though. Maybe. I mean, the questline, it doesn't take that long, does it? I didn't think it took that long. It's just that you got to go kill an extra boss, so I'd rather not do that. Yeah, you're right, Victor. That's a good point. They're like, oh my god, what is this? What is this that this guy's using now? It's like we just nerfed, like this is after they nerfed the fist, and like, man, we nerfed the Beast Jaw, and now we nerfed Flame of Red Mains, and then we saw him using the fists, and now we nerfed those, and now what is this? Like, what is he doing now, dude? And then eventually the entire level, or like this power level of everything in the game will go down like 20%. Because eventually they'll just nerf everything, not realizing that everything was balanced, but just at a really high level. And it's all my fault. Yeah. Everything's gonna suck now. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they nerfed Square Off, to be honest. Square Off is actually really strong. And maybe they're gonna nerf it, and then it's gonna be just trash. Like, yeah, we made Square Off 20 poise damage now, and now it actually just has no use at all, except for a little bit of extra damage. Yep, they're coming after me, dude. Got a big target on my back right now. Yeah, yeah, 39.6. The FromSoft Classic, dude. Because, yeah, so, for people who don't know, they buffed hammers in 107. To where the Charge R2s for hammers dealt over 40 poise damage, right? So that's really good. And the reason that's good is because most bosses in the game have a multiple of 40 poise health, right? So Morgott has 80 poise. And so if you're dealing over 40 poise damage a hit, that means you're going to stun him in 2 hits. But if you're dealing 39.6, which is what the hammers were before 107 on a Charge R2, then it's 3 hits. And 3 is 50% more than 2, okay? And so they buffed it in 107, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, hammers are really good now. Like, they were decent before, but now they're really good. And we did a run with the ringed finger, which is on YouTube if you want to see it. And then now in 108 they nerfed it again. They put it right back to where it was for some reason. They did buff the R1s apparently, but like, what were they thinking, dude? So at least we did. And there's actually one more hammer run coming up. Unfortunately, we have to do the Marcus hammer. And I wish I did that when they had the buffed Charge R2. But why would they, like, and it's the same with Cragblade. They did the same with Cragblade. A couple patches ago, it was 10% poise damage buff. And then they buffed it to 20%, which is obviously a lot. And then they nerfed it in 108 back to 10% again. It's like they have no idea what's going on or something. Really bizarre. No, it is that different. Yeah, the stagger tier only lasts for 30 seconds, so most fights do not, most fights are lasting more than 30 seconds. It does make a big deal. Or a big difference. And you know what they also nerfed? They nerfed the prelate hammer slightly. And same with the giant crusher. So they made it so that the base poise damage of it is less. And when we did the prelate's hammer run with Lion's Claw, the way Lion's Claw works is I think it's a 6 times multiplier on the weapon's base poise damage, and before it was 8. I think now it's 7.5 or something. Or sorry, yeah, no, that's right. And so they nerfed the poise damage of Lion's Claw with Prelate's Hammer, and then they also nerfed the jump R2 poise damage. So the strat that I did on Morgoth on that Prelate Hammer run isn't possible anymore. And it's such a weird specific thing that they changed. I don't know why they did it. Unless they're, like, maybe the spies are watching me right now, and they're taking note of everything that we're doing. But, yeah, I don't know, dude. Weird. Really weird. Let's go on Bloop and Deepon. Yeah, like, it's so weird that they would do that. And so now Lion's Claw, so the reason what I actually used multiple times throughout that run was the Lion's Claw into jump R2 combo, or not really combo, but the combination of those two to reach 80 poise damage really quickly. And that's not that it doesn't get to 80 poise damage anymore. So yeah, that's like a, you know, the weapon's still insane with Lion's Claw, but it's pretty significant that it can't do that anymore. That's a pretty big deal. Oh yeah, 100% Blob. I'm not saying it. I was just kind of joking that it's all my fault, but I actually do think that they're aware of some of the stuff I've done, especially the all bosses no hit run. I think they nerfed the beast job because of the all bosses no hit run. And it is so bright in this area. Holy shit, dude. My eyes. Ah, I see Arm, yeah. Fair enough. But yeah, no, I don't think they nerfed, like, all that stuff because I did it. I was just kind of putting on the tinfoil hat. I do think the Beast Jaw thing, though, I'm pretty sure that was my fault. Partially. I'm pretty sure. Insane nerf to the Beast Jaw. Yeah, because so probably the most popular run I've ever done, and maybe the most popular Elden Ring no-hit run that's been done to this point was the all bosses no-hit run that we did a couple months ago. And the primary weapon for that was the Beast Jaw, right? And with that, we were able to stun lock most of the bosses in the game. And I think it's probably, it's at least a possibility that, you know, because that run, so many people saw it, that the people at Bandai or FromSoft saw it, and they're like, you know, maybe they saw some of the kills and were like, oh man, this is really stupid. And then they nerfed it. Yeah, and it was definitely overdue. I was saying the entire time when we were doing that they should probably nerf this weapon. But they didn't, right? It kind of seemed like their wave of nerfing stuff actually ended already. It seemed to me like they were done nerfing stuff. But then they went crazy and just nerfed a lot of things. And things that a lot of no-hit runners were using, including Flame of the Redmanes, right? So yeah, I think it's definitely a possibility that they saw the all bosses run. All right, here we go. So got the right setup, got pest threads. Yeah, and Glintblade Phalanx, dude, if they nerf that next, you know for an absolute fact that they are watching what we're doing. Not me specifically, but just what no-hit runners are doing. Yeah, and meanwhile, while they're nerfing all that other stuff, we're just, you know, we got our pest threads, we got our Comet Azure, and we're just chilling, dude. Apparently. And our Catch Flame. Easiest Fire Giant kill? Yeah, probably. It's tough to imagine an easier kill than that on Fire Giant. Like, a toddler who's never played a video game before could probably execute that kill. That's the weapon Duchess that that Elmer uses, and I've seen a lot of people get one-shot boss kills with that thing, so I hope it's that good. It's the one that's like the drill. Yeah. Is Pest Threads best on... I mean, it could be good with strength. It just depends on the seal you're using. Yeah, the multi... Yeah, that's the one thing I'm concerned about, is that on an any percent, it's really not viable to get the multi-hit stuff, right? Yeah, we're gonna get it legit, right? You just gotta kill Elmer. I believe, so... Well, the like Millicent's hand or whatever, it is a little annoying to get. That's I mean, it's definitely annoying to get. You gotta progress the Millicent questline all the way up to killing, and you have to kill the Apostle, right? Which, to be fair, I guess it's not that hard. You just sleep him or something, but it takes a while, and I don't think it's worth it. There's no question the normal winged sword talisman is totally fine to get, and I probably will grab it. But I don't know. Maybe we'll test it out. We'll see if it's a big improvement. Just kill Millicent. You can only get it after you kill her if you have killed the Apostle. You have to progress the quest line up to that point, which is pretty far in, right? You got to kill Commander O'Neill. You got to, you know, get the prosthesis, and then you got to go to the Apostle. So it takes a long time. And I'm not sure if it's actually worth it, because yeah, like we actually do part of that quest line on this run, right? And it does take a while because we need to go get pest threads and stuff. And to get the talisman from Millicent, you have to do even more than what we did on this run. You got to kill a whole nother boss. Yeah, and it does stack. Yeah, so that's how you can get the crazy damage setup, right? If you get the Thorny Cracked Tear, which obviously we're not going to get because it's in the snowfields, and then you want to get like... Yeah, you want to get that, and ideally you would have the Rotten Winged Sword Talisman, but nobody's getting that on any percent, obviously, so... Just get the normal winged sword one. So that's the problem I see with that weapon. So it might, who knows, like maybe it doesn't end up being that good because we just can't get it fully set up or something. Okay, so here with that. Oh. Is my my damage like a lot lower here for some reason? I didn't expect her to survive that. Weird. Pretty sure I was getting more damage on our like practice run. Kind of scary, man. Yeah, I'm not sure if we have less damage or more damage. I don't seem to remember getting to 80 faith by this point. So I'm pretty sure we have more damage. So it must have done like 1 extra hit or something. I'm pretty certain we were not at 80 faith by this point. Unless I like forgot something, dude. Yo, Finks, thanks so much for the, oh shit, the 6 month in advance sub. Thanks so much, dude. Insane. I appreciate it. The long-term commitment. The talisman, where the seal is at +9, but we don't get a +10 until right now. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned that something's wrong here. I don't know what it would be, though, because we totally had the right setup there. We're at 99 faith, effective. So. Yeah, I think it's actually that we just had more damage this time. And so we're maybe getting slightly more damage. I think I was full HP. Kind of the same thing happened with the tree sentinel, though. Like, maybe I'm just totally forgetting something. I don't know what it would be, but... Over 30 seconds, Pyro. You can actually, there's a setting. There's a setting where you can, actually forgot to get Frenzied Burst here. Yeah, there's a setting that you can enable low latency on mobile. For Twitch. But you actually, like, you have to, by default, it's not enabled. Hachi, thanks for the 6 month Prime sub, dude. Welcome back. Thanks so much. Imagine people who recently got into Elden Ring, see me destroy the duo every run with every build. Is there a lot of those? I don't know. Hopefully this Malekith strat works. So now I'm kind of concerned, dude. Maybe our damage is magically lower. Oh yeah, we actually are gonna get not as much faith here, so. Not a full health? Yeah, maybe I wasn't. I thought I was, though. Yeah, last time by this point, I think I got to 84 faith. Not gonna get as much this time though. Yeah, so we're already at 80 faith, so I'm gonna start getting some endurance. Maybe a bit more mind as well. I think that's good. It'd be funny if the entire time I like had the wrong tier in or something, you know? Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure I have the right tiers, but yeah, faith and fire. Yeah, they nerfed it between the runs, dude. It's totally what they did. Fire Scorpion. The damage on Fire Giant is absurd with this. Easily the fastest Fire Giant fight out of any run we've done so far. Okay, here we go. That's not how that's supposed to go. Yeah, I whiffed one attack there, is why that happened. I whiffed one attack, but it doesn't really matter. At least that's supposed to be like a kill, but I think I whiffed the first sprint attack. Luckily, I know how to fight the boss, so it doesn't matter. Like Faith over Serpent Hunter. You could. Like, Faith is better, or I think this build is better than Serpent Hunter, but Serpent Hunter is a more convenient setup. So yeah, I could have rolled that attack, but there's no need to. Like, it's funny, if you just stand still on that slam he does, it just doesn't hit you for some reason. Physic is Faith and Fire right now. Yeah, I guess that probably looked pretty scary, huh? It actually wasn't scary. Oh, I forgot to get Frenzy Birth first here. Serpent Hunter was not nerfed, no. I mean, they did say they adjusted it, but I don't think anything really changed from what I've heard. Gideon grab? No, we just Frenzy Burst him. Yeah, the Serpent Hunter is effectively still the exact same. Yeah, so I guess what I should have done on that Malekith, I should have just not locked on. Like, that was just the solution. I just had to, you know, aim my hits to his knee. And that's been a common theme on a lot of the low range, especially the fist weapons that we've done. We kind of have to... Gonna kill him. Yeah, you kind of have to, you have to free aim it so that you don't whiff like I did.
Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
Yeah, this definitely has a really good Gideon kill. That, if the madness wasn't there, then there's no way that would actually work even. But the clutch madness proc. Because you'd probably just debuff and then start rolling. Yeah, I remember there were a few people when we started this run that were saying that like incantations would be rough or something, but yeah, in the back of my head I was like, no way, dude. Incantations are absolutely top tier. The only thing that's probably better than incantations is sorceries. Also, Anonymous, thanks for the $6.9. I appreciate it.
Thy strength befits a crown.
Yeah, pretty easy. You could say. All right, so we just need to rebuff our flame or Hallow Shibari here on the transition. Pretty easy. Yeah, what a cool run, dude. Incantations are insane, which is nothing new, but yeah. Yeah, pretty strong. Yeah, GG, dude. Another rundown, 5 to go, you guys. Only 5 left. 5 runs remain. And all of them, I think, are going to be really cool. Yeah, this was about as cool as I thought. Like this is a ridiculous setup. In fact, probably I think this is even stronger than the fist, but it's just that, or it's obviously more, there's more utility than the fists, but there's also more setup, so there's a bit of a trade-off, right? And yeah, if you get good RNG on that Elden Beast, with this exact setup, or you could set up Red Feather or something, you can kill him before he swims away. I didn't really think there was a point because it was already really stupid, but yeah. Yeah, Marcus Hammer won't be great. That's true. That's probably going to be the worst one. Let's see our in-game time. There's no way this was over 2 hours, I don't think. Or maybe it was. Okay, 2:06. That's not that long. I mean, a lot of the other Somber routes were actually that speed as well. And generally, spell runs are slower because there's just more setup. You got to go get more spells. So considering we did the Millicent quest line and got the Fire Scorpion charm and all that stuff, pretty quick. Yeah, GG, you guys. Very easy, dude. Yeah, I basically, once we were testing this out, I basically had zero doubt that we were just going to get this immediately because it's just so strong, right? But there you go. If you had any doubt in the power of incantations, there you go. You know, it's another run to add to your list if you're going to do like the iron balls and then, you know, next incantation. There you go, dude. Executioner Sword Run, I got a Geno CD, the multi-attack talismans. Maybe. I guess we could have like a poll on it, but I don't think I want to for that. Just because, you know, we're going to actually get the weapon legit and stuff. So I'd rather that be a full legit run. Yeah, maybe Zimmer. 6.5 hours. I think I'll probably end it for today, you guys. We probably spent a good 4.5 hours routing, and then we just quickly get the run, and then why wouldn't it be a legit run? Well, if I like cheat engine the multi-attack stuff in, then that wouldn't be legit, right? Like that's what Arum was saying, to cheat that stuff in. Yeah, GG, you guys. I think I'm gonna call it for the night. I'll be back on tomorrow. Yeah, I guess the reason why I haven't been on that long today is because I started streaming a bit late. I had some stuff to do.